I'm here with Isabel. She's going to go over reasons why the city shouldn't spend any more money on the desalination plant.
Reason one, we know that the science for an inner harbor desalination plant is fundamentally flawed, but they don't care. Reason two, even if they built the desalination plant, it wouldn't be for the people. It would actually be to provide water for more heavy polluters. Reason three, the desalination plant is a huge threat to ecotourism. That's $1 billion industry that supports hotels, restaurants, local businesses that would be threatened by the desalination plant. Reason four, they've detected PFAS in our water, which will go right back into our drinking supply. And we know that PFAS is linked to cancer, severe birth defects, and a host of health problems. Reason six, the desalination plant is supposed to be built in the Hillcrest community. That's environmental racism. And a threat to people's ways of life. Just outside the Hillcrest and Washington Coles community, there are literally thousands of people that live nearby. There's a high school and an elementary school that would be directly impacted by the encroachment of desalination and industry. Reason seven, the cost of service is astronomical. We know that the plant is projected to cost $1.2 billion, but what they haven't told you is that we're looking at spending $100 million a year on just the debt service and the maintenance cost. That brings us to reason eight, the impact on the utility bills of households. It's going to get exponentially more expensive for us to just get water for ourselves. Reason nine, we shouldn't build a desalination plant because the reality is industry has been able to use all the water it wants without having to curtail. Prior to 2018, when we were in a drought, they had to behave like the rest of us. Since 2018, for just 25 cents or 31 cents to a gallon, they can use all the water they want. I don't even know what number I'm on. Well, what happens when the desal plant has to come offline, either for an accident in the harbor or for maintenance? These industries that come into our community are promised water. And if they don't get their water, what's going to happen to us? Are they going to sue us? Is our water going to be turned off? That's a potential impact on our hospitals and schools. If they don't have water, or if the cost of water continues to increase, that can have a huge impact on the ability to provide services and quality services for our community. You know, we spend less than $6 million on the health department. We spend about $6 million on the library services. You know, we're not actually adequately funding the social services that our community actually needs so that we can build a desalination plant for more industry to come in. Climate change. We can't afford a desalination plant. It's energy intensive, it's continuing business as usual, and that's just not sustainable for us in the community or for our planet.
And show up to public comment, or you can submit one online. You can submit one right now for the city council meeting tomorrow, but moving forward, there's gonna be more council opportunities, and you can contact your council members at any time. Let them know, no to desal.
No to desal. Please watch the council meeting.